Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Technology Class. This week, we're going to launch into our month-long project for Black History Month by highlighting Black excellence that we see in our everyday lives and that we see in our communities. But before we kick things off, what is Black excellence? Let's hear from State Senator James Coleman as we learn about what Black excellence means to him.
So Black excellence to me looks like having faith, choosing to have love and compassion regardless. It means being your best self, being the best at what you're doing, giving your 110%. And we in this country, why we call it Black excellence, I think have shown or exuded that a lot more based on our experiences, if you will, than anyone else. And so Black excellence means a lot to me.
So, boys and girls, in this project, we're going to create our own posters that highlight people or events that show Black excellence, to put it in our classroom and to hang up in our school. As you can see, if we walk in our Lobos Academy hallway, there aren't a lot of things on the wall. These bulletin boards, by the end of the month, will be full with examples of Black excellence. But we also want to fill up some of the other wall space with posters that you create. Create your awesome poster. We'll print it off in the Confluence Center, and you decide where to put it up. So, boys and girls, to kick things off, we're gonna use Google Slides to start creating a prototype. Now, a prototype is like a draft. When Mr. Clifton creates media or songs or music, I usually create multiple prototypes, multiple drafts, and this takes a lot of work. The prototype stage is really exciting because this is where you get to show off how much of an artist you are, and you learn so much on the way. As you create, you're actually showing off your excellence and how, as Senator Coleman says, you're putting 110% into your project. So enjoy this first step. Let's go to Google Slides. Great, boys and girls, you made it to the slides for the lesson. And on this slide, we have a slide for research, because you might not know who you want to profile or what event you want to profile yet. So here, there are some resources that you can use. And so what you can do is click on these 3 articles, and there are more you can search on your own as well. But this is 44 African Americans who shook up the world by the undefeated. And so if you go up here to see the full list, you can click on someone's name and you can learn more about them. So check it out. So if I want to do Duke Ellington, super awesome jazz artist, there's a lot of information about him that you can learn about. If I go back to my resources, I also see an article for African American women who are leaving their mark on Black history. I can click there and then click on the link that opens, and it takes me to this page. And there I see Senator Kamala Harris, who's actually the vice president. Super awesome. And if I click these arrows, I can see more, learn about more people that are changing the world. And then probably my favorite resource is the Black History Biographies by biography.com. So here they have a lot of resources. You'll see Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, but there are a lot of people that you've probably never heard of that we can really highlight and help tell their stories. There's also videos. There's Madam C.J. Walker. She was the first Black millionaire. And Carter G. Woodson, he's the person who started Black History Month. All right, Harriet Tubman, Jackie Robinson, Ida B. Wells. There's so many resources here that you can check out. And so take some time today and examine some of those resources. But don't ignore the Black history that might even exist in your own home or exists in your own community. So think of some examples of Black excellence in your own life. Your father, mother, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, cousin, community leader, pastor, or a teacher. Okay? You can also create your poster about those people as well. So take some time, do some research, find one person that you want to work on today, and then you can, if you finish your poster early, you can work on someone else. We have a whole month to celebrate Black excellence. Once I've decided who I want to profile for this project, now I'm going to go to Google Slides and create a poster to honor that person in Black history. So I'm going to make a poster about Vicente Guerrero. You can see my poster here. So I'm going to show you how I created that poster. So the first thing I did was I clicked on the link here to make a copy in Google Slides. Then I shared it with my teacher, Mr. Clifton. Then I added a slide title. I imported an image. Then I wrote my message, what I want to share about this person. And then I checked my spelling and stylized it to make it unique and attractive. So let's start here. I'm going to click here. And this link here is going to make me make a copy. So I'll click make a copy. And you can see my example of Vicente Guerrero. You can build off of this, or you can erase it and just start your own. Okay? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name. I'm going to change the name to Clifton, because that's my name. Black History Month poster. Cool. Also, super important, make sure you share it. The second step is to share it with Mr. Clifton. Click share at the top. And now when it says add people in groups, I'm going to click Mr. Clifton. And then I click send. Now you've shared your poster with me. And when you're done, you just have to let me know and I'll print it off for you. All right. Cool. So now I'm going to show you how I made this poster. All right. I'm going to make my poster today about Vicente Guerrero. Vicente Guerrero was the second president of Mexico, and he was the first Black president in the Americas. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to search for pictures of Vicente Guerrero. I can type his name in the Google search box and toggle over to images to see pictures of him. Now, Vicente Guerrero was mestizo. He was mixed with African ancestry, Native ancestry, and Spanish ancestry. When I find a picture I like, I click on it, and on my Chromebook, I can click with 2 fingers to select it, and then say save as. Once you save it on your Chromebook, it'll be saved to your Google Drive. When I go back to slides, I can click insert, image, and then your picture of Vicente Guerrero will be there. And now I've inserted my image into Google Slides. I can click on the corner, to change the size. I can move it around by clicking and dragging. I think it fits just right there. Now I need to write and send a message to people who see the poster so they can learn more about Vicente Guerrero. A couple of facts that I learned about Vicente Guerrero are that he was the first Black president of Mexico. The Mexican state of Guerrero is named after him, and he fought to end slavery in Mexico. And one of the coolest things that Vicente Guerrero said was La patria es primero, or my homeland is first. Slavery was a thing in Mexico, but there were 200,000 Africans that were enslaved in Mexico. Vicente Guerrero, when he was president, he freed all of the slaves. Now that I have my facts down, let's make this slide look a little bit more beautiful. I can click the slide tab and then click change background to change the background. And now I want to just add a solid color to my background so that people can focus on the words and Vicente Guerrero's picture. I think I like this color. There we go. Let's change it to something else. That's perfect. You don't want your background to be too distracting because you want people to focus on the message of your poster. Now, I want to change my font style, the way my words look. So I click and drag to highlight what the words that I want to change. And then I can click and change my font style. I can also change the size by clicking on the numbers that you see above. I can click the add button to make it bigger, the minus button to make it smaller, or I can enter in my own value. Let's try 50. That looks good. Now you can resize your title. I also want my text below to match my title. So I do the same thing to change the font style and the size of the text below. Here we go. Awesome. Now my last step is just to check for spelling and make sure I haven't made any spelling errors. And that's it. That's how you make a poster. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a wonderful time in technology class today, creating your posters. Remember, if you finish one poster really early, make more. And remember, you can work on this project anytime. We're celebrating Black History Month, but we should be celebrating Black History every day. All right, y'all, have fun. I can't wait to see what posters you create to honor heroes in Black history and honor our Black excellence. All right, everyone, peace. See you next week.